Hi guys, you like my hair? Nice, clean, showered hair. Well, so got a few newses. I've become a tutor for English in a website that's international. So if you want to go in and try to choose someone with some of your skills, or you want to find a tutor that's between expensive and quite nice and cheap, then go in on Superproof. Now, this is not sponsorship or anything, I just find it's a cool idea. If you can get anyone to hire you, of course, or if you're looking for someone. Right now, I am giving education in English, British English. So, yeah, that's cool. And then yesterday, we went on a trip on an island thing. Oh, what time is it? It is 7 o'clock. Kidding. And then we went on this place, and up the hill there was the mosquitoes, and then there was these Danish, they're called Histoplamser. In Danish they're called Histoplamser. They're like a mixture between a fly and a mosquito, like a very thick mosquito kind of thing. And they don't bite you like mosquitoes do. They kind of try to eat you, bite you, and it really hurts. And they also want your blood. So I got basically attacked by those two, and they followed me down the hill, and from one end of the island to another, it wasn't that far, only like 50 meters or something, but it was through grass and tall grass and all these kind of bushes and that, and they still would not let me go. We actually killed multiple by slapping our legs because they came for me. But within a few seconds, I unfortunately got bit. As you can see here, here. I got like 4 or 5 of them, and then you can see I got a tan. Oh, not tan. I got sunburned. And look how red I am. And my skin does not do well in the sun. And I usually cover myself up, but I've covered myself in these kinds instead. Not in socks. And I was like, I'm going to take my trekking shoes with me and wear them maybe, because it's going to be a very stony area and that. And then I was like, I got this. I got sandals. I got my swimming shoes. I can show you. That's my swimming shoes. Yeah. I got sunburn due to that. It was of course a bit annoying, but I made some homemade after sunish cream thing for my mum. It was a recipe of after sun, but because I know what to put in somewhat for anti-insect, and then I know what powders and not chemicals but powders I can put in that I bought at home for sunscreen. I added that in, and I am using it right now, and that's actually done that these have barely hurt when I've put it on, other than when you just touch them a bit maybe. And then the mosquito bites, and they really irritate me, I'm very sensitive to it. They actually barely noticeable the last day, which has been awesome. And then I actually also got a little sunburned here, and it's so bad that it actually kind of not bubbled, but I made some skin bumps. And yeah, I also put cream on that, and the first day it was hurting a bit, but after that nothing. So this cream, and the cream, I call it Mama Bear. A, because it was for my mom, and B, because I wanted it to be this kind of all-in-one cream, kind of like a Mama Bear, like a hug, a protective thing for after sun, sunscreen, anti-mosquito, any irritation and that. And so far it worked. Though there's a few instructions you need to follow, but yeah, look at that. Like, peek at the stupid pictures. Do you see? One small one there, and then those two. And they're itching and creasing around a bit. I believe I got some here, I don't know. But yeah, maybe on there. But yeah, so I'm just basically putting cream on the whole thing. What I do is I put a very thin layer of cream on it and spread it until it's creams to soften the skin, I guess you call it. And if it still edges after a few minutes, you kind of bite in the irritation for a few minutes because it's starting to work. And if it still irritates, then I take a little doop from it, from the cream, and then I rub just a little bit extra on to kind of cool it down. And usually when I try, I forcefully ignore it for a few minutes. So basically go and watch a video or talk to someone or go and do something. Then most of the time it actually helped. So that's been really, really nice. And if you want me to talk more about what the different things do and the recipe of the cream, then I can do that. Yeah, the cream is like a whitish one. It looks like sunscreen, and the cool thing is when you make it yourself, you technically put what do you call it, beeswax in, and that beeswax hardens it enough that you can make it into a bar. And you know what that means for traveling? You guys that like planes especially, you don't have to put it in the liquid bag for the plane. No, more space. Or if you don't want to use a liquid bag like moi, no liquid bag. Bye-bye. Adios, amigo. So yeah, that's really, really, really great. I find that we can do that. And you can of course adjust the thickness. Usually the rule with the airport is if you can spread it easily, it's the liquid. So if you can make it hard like a soap bar kind of thing, and with beeswax you just make it soft enough so when it gets in skin contact with the heat of the skin, then it just goes off. Should be fine because it's hard in normal form. And you're not exactly gonna most likely put it on while you're at the airport like that. And also, second thing, it won't go everywhere because the white stuff that we put in it, the powder that I can explain in another I got hiccups. In that other video, that stuff colors. It's like the really white, thick stuff you get in some sun lotions. So, yeah, that's not bad. So, now we're on the way home. Don't know if I said that in the last video, but what do you call it? Michael is at home alone with a fluffy doodle, aka Husky, aka Max, and I am out having a mental break from some things with my parents. So right now we are actually on Samsø. It's an island on, I was about to say on Bornholm in Denmark, but yeah, so that's been quite nice. Yeah. And I'm studying right now, and I'm studying business economics, and this week is so I'm just reading it like, who hurt you? What are you talking about? It's heavy, it's hot, and I don't like it. But hopefully we'll get through because we have until tomorrow. So, but yeah, that was my update, and there's no dogs to show you today, but that's the way it is. Some days it's just dogless. Well, can you guys have a nice weekend, and see you next time.